rich food source is particularly valued. Walnuts. When a lucky boar finds a walnut, there's bound to be trouble. But despite the squabbles, wild boars are social animals and gather together in groups. Staying close together may help them to keep warm in the extreme cold. But there is another reason for group living. More ears to listen out for danger. Siberian tigers also live in these forests. But these days, only in captivity. There may be less than a dozen wild Siberian tigers left in China, though there are many more in breeding centers. This enclosure at Hengdaohezi started breeding tigers in 1986 to supply bones and body parts for the Chinese medicine market. Trade in tiger parts was banned in China in the 1990s, and the breeding center is now just a tourist attraction. The forests of the northeast stretch to where the Chinese, Russian and Mongolian borders meet. Here, a surprising herd of animals is on the move. The reindeer were introduced to China hundreds of years ago by the nomadic Ewenki people, who came here from Siberia. It's late April, and the women are calling in their reindeer, which are semi-wild, and have spent all winter away in the forest. This is a very special relationship. Each reindeer has its own name, and many were hand-reared by these women. Finally reunited after months apart, they will now remain together until autumn. The Ewenki women are anxious to check the condition of their animals and to see which of the reindeer might be pregnant. "81-year-old Malia Suo is one of only 30 Ewenki people still living the nomadic life in these cold northern lands. Almost all her fellow Ewenki have given up the forest life to settle in concrete houses in modern cities. The reindeer herders are now almost as rare as wild Siberian tigers. There's about to be a new addition to the family. The women act as midwives to the newborn calves, helping to nurture them through their first precious minutes of life. But the world around them is changing fast. This could be the last generation this ancient partnership will endure. This is hardly the image of the dangerous tribal people that the Great Wall was built to keep at bay. Along China's border with North Korea is this region's most famous mountain, Changbai Shan. Its name means ever white, and it harbors the world's highest volcanic lake. Even in mid-May, there's still ice everywhere. But there are signs that the seasons are changing. Warmer winds arrive from the south, and within a few short weeks, Changbai Mountain is transformed. Water begins to flow down the mountainside once more, replenishing the landscape. It's June, and insects emerge to take advantage of the abundance of flowers. The warm weather sees the arrival of migrant birds. Stone chats that have spent the winter in the south of China return here to raise their chicks. With so many insects around, the stone chats may have several broods. Heading west from Changbai